Okay, happy Sunday. Happy Football Sunday, Boat Club. It's October 17th. I have a relatively short briefing today. I'm going to follow it up with one more video following this. Uh, the subject is the upcoming elections and the schedule. We were a little bit late publishing a supplemental calendar, so I want to review that so everybody knows what to expect. On Tuesday of this week, I think it's the 19th, at this flag board meeting, that will be first nominations for the board of 2022. Maria Potter has offered to be the chairperson for this year's election committee. So thank you, Maria Potter. If somebody is interested to put their name in the hat to become a participating member of the board of directors, see if you can find Maria or send an email. Now, I have decided that if you guys will have me, I will run again. The primary reason is I'm still having a little bit of fun, and I feel like the job isn't quite done. We have moved from a repair and recovery and reorganization mode to a sustainability and an improvement mode. So I'm happy about that, but we're starting the deck project before Thanksgiving, sometime in November. I'm still waiting on some bids for a couple of other items that we want to get done this year yet. But that's just the improvement standpoint. I feel like I got a little bit more work to do for a long-term sustainability, setting up, minimum performance standards, so things that may have occurred in the past will have less likely a tendency to repeat, if you will. So that's that. So if you guys will have me, I intend to put my name in the hat or ask somebody to nominate. However, I don't even know how it works, to be honest with you. So that's on Tuesday the 19th. Now, there is one interesting component about the 2022 board that is important to explain to you in a way. So I'm going to go to a graphic on this one because I learn better in pictures. So I need to first articulate how the boat club operates and our key tools that we use in order to run our business. Now, there are really three different software packages. Let's start in the lower right-hand corner. This is a point of sale software. This is what you see running in the bar. So everything bar, galley, this is the back end of the house. When I refer to the back end of the house, Clover is the software which manages that. Now, the front end of the house is a membership management software called Wild Apricot. So this is everything dues, storage, auto pay, everything membership related is in Wild Apricot. And then, of course, everything needs to flow into our accounting payroll software with QuickBooks. So these lower two programs are not mutually exclusive of one another. And you would know that if you've ever paid your dues at the bar, because now the POS system has to be tied in to Wild Apricot, and all of that stuff has to migrate at some point into QuickBooks. QuickBooks is the primary tool where everything comes together and it's where we gather the data to help us make decisions for moving forward primarily. Now, why is this important? And by the way, that was a terrible description of this, but the best I can do. Why is this important? Because the programs are complicated to master and become very competent with it. And so the people who are competent in these play a role that are critical. It's a critical competency. So let's start if we start at the bottom right hand over here with the Clover. So generally, this is a tool used by the bar manager. She is probably the expert today on Clover. I also am quite active in Clover. Our current financial secretary, Roger Bradley, it plays a key role in migration of data out of Clover into the other two programs. Okay, you can see where I'm going with this. Now, if you look over at Wild Apricot, I would say currently our two experts again are Jen, our current secretary. So we were really hoping that Jen's going to be around next year. And then again, a financial secretary, Roger, does much of the work today in Wild Apricot. So if everything billing, anything auto pay, you're getting emails from your financial secretary, our expert on that program. And then of course, when it gets to the accounting software, we do have a payrolled bookkeeper who basically helps us with all reconciliations and all accounts and making sure everything blends together and balances out in QuickBooks. Also, that's where my general focus is for P&L. So I spend a lot of time in QuickBooks. This is also where we do payroll and we're writing expense checks and we're paying our vendors and so on. Roger also plays a role in QuickBooks because once a month, for example, we do a big upload out of Clover. Why is this important? This is important because Roger is relocated. Is living like I think somewhere between New Orleans and Key West, and although he will be available to assist us, we have some training in front of us. We do have a couple of board members that are already playing important key roles and getting their arms around the software to assist. Now remember that these board positions, they don't pay only in joy, of course, but this is where I'm thinking, as we're looking for nominations in key roles like financial secretary, basically, and secretary, we're looking for people with a skill set because these three components, these three software tools are what we use to run the day-to-day operation of the boat club and to basically we depend on it. So when it comes to nominations on Tuesday, that's where my mindset is going to be, and so I will have some comments and recommendations and so on for that. So really, that's all I have today. Now, this is a prelude to another video that I'm going to do at members' request on financials. So I'm going to do a full deep dive financial report where we look at our monthly income, our monthly expenses. We can even do a report where we started in January until now, and because there seem to be a lot of questions people want to know. So I'm going to do that, and so we'll probably go back and start here with our fundamental systems, and then we're going to tell the story of our recovery efforts and our repair efforts and our reorganization, and then we're going to cover the details about where we're spending our money, how much of it we're able to keep today, how much we should be able to keep in the future moving forward. So that's today's report. I hope it made some sense at all. And that's all I got. We'll see you down at the club. See you guys.